Hello everybody, welcome to Gamers Roundtable. I'm your host Ice, and today I'm doing a review for you guys on the game 13. It's been 18 years since we've seen this uniquely cel-shaded first-person shooter first appear on the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. It's now back and fully remastered on the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One. With older generation games being ported over to the newer systems, they do usually pretty well for the nostalgia factor. Unfortunately, that's not the case here with 13. You play as a man with no name and no memory. The only thing we know about him is that he goes by the name 13, and he's been framed for killing a high-level politician, in which he is arrested and questioned by the FBI. He escapes from with the aid of Agent Jones there, who helps you throughout the story. And basically, now you're just trying to find out what happened, who framed you, and try to get some of your memory back, as you have none. So yeah. The story reminds me of like one of those movies that you see every few years. You know, the one where the really good cop gets set up and framed for something he did not do by his boss or one of his colleagues, and then goes out for redemption. A movie like that, but with really bad voice acting is what this game pretty much is. I also need to remember myself and remind myself and the viewers that this game is also 18 years old as well. The gameplay is where it gets interesting, to say the least. Unfortunately, the gameplay is very lackluster and full of bugs, and this is a first-person shooter, so normally I know what to expect. With 13, though, it took me by surprise. The audio was off when it came to people speaking. The mouse would still move, but there was no sound. The gun would fire, but then again, there's no sound of that gun going off, and it would be delayed by a full second sometimes. The ways enemies interacted with my character felt very unnatural, and it would take almost an entire clip just to kill an enemy. And the way when you killed an enemy was almost comical. It made me laugh at times. The gameplay almost felt like it had a stability problem throughout the entire game, from popping in and out of a frozen state to having to restart a level because the command prompt to opening a door would not appear became quite frustrating. And sadly to say that 13 is a letdown. The only unique thing it has going for it is the cel-shaded art style. The story feels like it's been done a lot in video games and movies. The gameplay, unfortunately, did not live up to expectations of what it used to be. And also, the game is just not very fun in general at this point in time in video games. So, unfortunately, I have to give 13 a 2 out of 10. This has been Ice from the Gamers Roundtable. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, Twitter, follow us on Patreon, and Spotify. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.